about your interview rounds
Okay.
and the interview process actually, like the number of rounds and the duration, what was the focus of each and every round. Yeah, so if you could tell us about those interview things mainly.
Okay. So for the interview, there were two rounds. The first round, I was asked to explain the pre-assignment tasks. So there was one technical and one culture task on culture adaptation. So in the second round, the same tasks were asked to be presented, but this time some deeper questions were asked about the task, and also during the second round, some questions were asked based on the points in my resume.
So in the first round, they were mainly focusing on the presentations or the assignments which you had prepared,
Yes.
and in the second round, some advanced questions on those assignments, or and some questions on your projects and resume.
Yes.
So in the first round, like any tricky situation which happened, like in those assignments, anything which was tricky and
Nothing. I think it was pretty straightforward. I mean, they didn't ask anything like which was tricky. I mean, they just asked some straightforward questions.
okay. So by the way, what means if you remember some of the points which you had mentioned in the assignment, like
Okay, so the topic of the technical assignment was to come up with a robot design that would be helpful for people during COVID. So I presented the robot design for a virtual presence robot, which will be helpful during this particular scenario. And also, in addition to the design, I presented some technical solutions which could also be implemented in this design, and also some strategies which could be used by the company for improving the sales of this particular robot even after the COVID period.
so you have to give the just the prototype or the technical details also you had to.
Only the prototype was required. I mean, the technical details were not so important because I mean the technology keeps on changing, so we can't like stick on to a particular technology.
Okay. So how many slides were to be printed on this particular topic?
I think there was no restriction of the number of slides, just the timing. They only put a restriction of the time. Just it had to be covered within like 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. So I think then you cannot have more than 5 6 slides. Max you can have 5 or 6 slides.
Yeah, I think it went up to like 8 or 10, I guess. But I was, I mean, most of them were images, so I just quickly went through because
Yes.
yeah, so the thing is, my seniors told me to keep as much images as possible because in case if there's a language barrier, instead of words, if images are kept, it will be better for communication.
Yeah, definitely. A picture is always better idea.
Yeah.
And then there was another assignment on how will you survive in Japan, or will you come across the cultural barrier.
Yes. Yeah. So the second task was on cultural adaptation, where I needed to convince them on how I'll be able to adapt with the new culture. So what I told them was being born in a country which is like rich in culture, where there are different states speaking different languages and following different cultures, and I have friends from like all parts of the country. So like for me, interacting and forming a bond with a person from a different culture is not difficult. I am used to it. So in that way, I was able to convince them on that.
Yes. Yeah, so these were the two assignments which were discussed in the first round of the interview.
Yeah.
And now coming to second round, so there were some advanced questions. So like what
Same thing was asked by a senior engineer.
asked by senior engineers.
Yeah. Apart from the assignments, they also just talked. I mean, he just asked some brief questions about my project experience. That's all.
About your probability,
No, project experience.
project experience. Okay, so the questions were like means the projects which you had mentioned in your resume only.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as you have mentioned quite a few projects, so and projects are quite fascinating. So
No, actually, he stuck only to my institute project because that's the only one which is related with AI.
okay,
I didn't ask anything about the MTP or any other projects.
okay. So you were talking about your institute project.
Yeah.
That is location of autonomous underwater vehicle using LST.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it also requires the concepts of deep learning. So they might have found it interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the duration of these rounds, Tarun?
I think both were half an hour each.
Okay, half an hour. So there was no HR round or managerial round, nothing.
Okay, there was an I mean, the last part they allocated. I mean, last thing was an HR round. I mean, I can't call it a round because there were no HR questions. They just the HR just walked me through the offer letter. That's it.
Okay. So that was the last step. Means after all the rounds have been completed, that was just means the last round.
Yes.
Yes. Correct. So Tarun, miss like anything miss during your interview that you found tricky or something which you could not answer properly? Anything like that?
Nothing. They were. I mean, actually, the thing is, more than them asking questions, it was like I was explaining whatever I had done. So they were like listening to it and understanding, and it was. I mean, they would ask me like straight. I mean, I couldn't say that they were like putting up questions one after the other. It was mostly like they were asking me to explain. They
Yes.
were trying to
So
understand what I've done.
okay, okay. So it was like a discussion round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes, Tarun. So Tarun, in the the interview with Japanese firms, sometimes we feel miss what should I say, like there is some issue due to the due to the accent, like our accent and their accent might be a bit different.
Okay.
So did you take any extra measures to overcome this accent barrier?
Not really, because I've seen movies in which English is spoken in different accents, so I'm quite used to it. So I didn't find that difficult. Like understanding their accent was not really that difficult.
Yeah. In case of Japanese forms, we also miss our seniors recommend that you should learn a bit of Japanese, some greetings in Japanese. So did you do that
Yes.
also?
No, no. Actually, I didn't learn any Japanese prior to the interview. They said that they will arrange a training program if recruited
Okay, okay.
for joining the company, because it language is very important after joining, because all the I mean the manuals, everything will be Japanese, and even most of the I mean the co-workers might not be familiar in English with English.
Yes. Yes. So Tarun, any questions in the interview on your means food habits, like are you a vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
Yes, yes. They asked whether I'm a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. That's it. Because I think if I'm a vegetarian, then they would have to arrange special food, because mostly it's the food is non-vegetarian.
So are you, so you are a, a non-vegetarian?
And actually, I'm a vegetarian, but I mean, though I eat non-veg, if there's no other option, I can eat non-veg, but mostly I prefer vegetarian food.
Okay, okay. And any questions on your academic gap in the interview?
No, no, no. I mean, they only asked the questions related to technical. I mean, only technical questions, and only questions about cultural adaptation things.
And any questions on your PO, positions of responsibility?
Oh, no, in my case, there weren't any questions on POR, but for a company where there will be managerial rounds, they'll be asking questions from there just to know about the previous management and leadership experience.
So Tarun, then I think we have covered the things which happened during the interview process, and we have also talked about the text or the assignments which Honda had asked you to prepare. So I think then we are done with the interview part also. So anything you want to add?
Yeah, so for students who are preparing for placements, what I would like to say is decide the profile in which you want to work on. Then consult with seniors and gather information from different sources on what the exact skill sets are for that particular profile. Then take the corresponding courses and do the course projects and build your resume accordingly. So the resume points are really crucial when it comes to shortlisting and during interviews. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, very true. Very true. To another question, we are like, what is the importance of CPI? Like, what is your take on this? Like,
Okay, so from my experience, I don't think CPA really matters when it comes to placements, because most companies don't even keep a minimum CPA requirement for shortlisting. So what they're really concerned about is the skill sets which a student has. So they'll be like conducting placement tests for testing it. So maybe coding, general aptitude, or technical knowledge in that particular domain. So what a student needs to do is be well prepared with that. So once the student gets shortlisted, during the interview, they'll be checking the depth of the domain knowledge that the student has. So like cracking an interview, it's mostly based on systematic preparation more than CPI. So in that case, I don't think CPI is really that important when it comes to placements.
these advice will be helpful for the upcoming students, those who will be appearing for placements in the
Okay.
upcoming season. And obviously, Honda R&D is one of the coveted companies which people want to apply. So your experience will be helpful for them. And yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for taking out time for sharing your experience with us. So yeah, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah, sure.